I'm Carter Cole, and today we're going to turn this camera into a taser. So, first thing you're going to get is some tools. A small standard screwdriver, a soldering iron, solder. You're going to need a lot of wire, a glove if you want to build it into a glove, and whatever else you want to spoof this thing up and make it look as terrifying as you want it to look. Okay, let's begin. Now you just use a screwdriver and pop all of the joints open. Break the camera open. First thing you want to do is pop out the battery. That'll make sure it doesn't recharge. Take out your film. See, these people cheat you. All this is a camera with film in it, with the same film. Okay. Now you're going to want to get to the camera components. You're going to be very careful because once the circuitry is exposed, you can cause a lot of harm. Now, see this right here? This battery looking thing? This is called a capacitor. It has two electrodes and it stores high voltages with a very small out. It's like a battery, okay? But it has a very small output. This one is around 200 or something volts, okay? Now, the two conductors are right here and here. I'm going to discharge it now. That's the power that goes into the taser. See this? Look, it actually burned the screwdriver. Look at that. It arc welded the screwdriver. Now you've taken all of the electricity out of the system and you can start ripping open all the stuff. Make sure that capacitor is discharged, and here's the flash circuitry. Okay, now there's a couple things you need to know. When this wire right here, I don't know if you can see it, this silver tab touches this tab, this metal, that's when the camera flashes. That's a discharge. That makes this xenon bulb flash. These two right here are for the capacitor. You have your battery terminals right here and right here, and you have a push button to start the charge. Okay. So turn on your soldering iron and we'll get started. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some pliers and remove all of the components that I really don't want on there. You're going to want to remember where you take all the components from because... Oh, piece of crap. terminals are, so put a battery back in. And if it starts to charge, you're cool. Okay, so now I know that this is my positive terminal, and that's my negative terminal. So, these things can be dangerous if you jump someone's heart. So when you're building the device, make sure the prongs are close together so that they can't jump someone's heart, so you don't get in trouble and you won't be sued or anything. Okay. What else can we do? Oh, okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to flip over the identification light that it's charged so that you can see it from the top. So what this thing does exactly, I can't tell you. No, I'm joking. What happens is it uses transistors to oscillate 1.5 volts up to a very, very high voltage. What you see, voltage isn't what kills people. Watts kill people. Watts is how strong the electric shock is. You know how you do that thing where you touch your tongue to a battery? That's a relatively small electric shock. Okay, it's now done. Okay? I've put all the circuitry inside the glove. Here's the battery pack. It goes inside there. You can see that we have our little LEDs right here. We have our LED lights start lighting up. And they're blinking. And our light right here. I'm going to add on the foil to do the fingertips. And voila! See, I've covered them in foil and we're good to go. Okay, and we're going to turn it on. And 2 metal prongs. Charge light on. Here, I'll do it. See the burn mark? Oh, arc welded!